Never thought the day would come where I am going to be unironically using Green Demon Meliodas and his meta. The new game mode today, after score reset, this is an unironic meta team. It's beautiful. You know, some of these days we have some, I think a little whack teams, you know, especially the first few days. But I think because of the score resetting every day, the combinations get crazier and crazier. I did see multiple people using this when I took a look, but it's not the number one team. Number one team is this. Oh, he changed! The number one guy was not using this. Okay. Maybe so. Bro, I swear, the number one guy was not using this. What is this? I don't remember exactly now what he was using. What am I looking at? But it was something. It was like a mono red human team. It was like Terry. It was like a mono red human team, but I guess this is actually better. So you saw this is unironically, and the number one guy agrees, I suppose, the best team of the day. It will not last very long. Oh, this is the team. This is the team that the guy was using. Let's see if we can win against it. All right. I'm just go straight in with the AoEs. Green, no! Dodge. Green Demon MELI, bro. Crazy. I mean, if he ult rushes, I'm chill. I can just kill Twigo and I take off ult gauge, so I'm not it's not that big of a deal. Kind of wish I had instead gone for the single target first, kind of predicted the... Okay, Green Demon MELI doesn't have the best defenses. But he took it. Okay. How about... I think I am gonna do the AoE. And then we're gonna single target on the Twigo for some healing. Then we're gonna single target again to remove ult gauge. One ult gauge removal is probably pretty good. It is nothing. He's gonna encroach him. Okay. My hope was that, you know, even if he counters me, I'm not gonna take enough damage that it won't matter, right? So, okay. No more counter. Or sorry, no more taunt. Bro, the Asteros, the fact that I get to use Asteros is pretty good. But now he's a stat lord. Not ideal, right? But there's no... Bro, okay, there's no chance... Greedy MELI took that, wow. That Terry is actually doing anything here? Like, you're gonna tell me that those counters are actually gonna do anything? Come on, bro. Get real, right? Look at these counters. Can you believe Terry used to be super OP? When you look at his counters doing this much damage these days. I know. At one point in time, those counters were actually scary. Right? I'm playing his theme right now, actually. This is Terry's theme. I did not get a single Green Demon MELI card. So, even though I'm gonna put him in the title and thumbnail, he didn't get used pretty much. But it's fine. Next match, he's gonna get redeemed. By the way, the Roxy in the back is because Roxy has that relic that increases your stats. And that just essentially means that you're gonna out CC anybody that's not using her. And we kinda want to do that. Oh, I am surprised. This is actually a combination you can use. Wow, Kyo, Easton, and Bon. That's pretty good. That's Tarmielink. You have Tarmielink. I'm not gonna attack you. Let's do this instead. You know what? Nah, I'm just gonna do this actually. He might have dodge. No. I'm gonna take the opportunity that we have 2 AoEs. With MELI, I'm just gonna pop AoEs for darkness. I think that's better. I think that's the correct approach here. Even if it gets disabled, it's whatever. Like, what am I really losing by my green MELI getting disabled? Really? The ability to see ult gauge? Yeah. That's not killing. It was a bit close, actually. It was a bit close, but we're just gonna... Yep. Oh, look at the green MELI winning screen. It's been so long. Full Giants. Wow. It's one odd team after the next, isn't it? We're gonna do this. First the MELI, just in case he has dodge food. I do want to seal Tarmiel Link, so it's not a big deal. I can AoE again. Encroach. Kill. So the thing with Estarossa now, and you know, ever since he got his relic, I feel like it's been very hard to put it to use because, for one, you were using him with Demon King, and guess what? Like, Demon King was just so powerful, right? That you barely got to actually use it. But his Holy Relic is very strong. Okay, since I got attack sealed, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not getting encroach to the end yet. I'm gonna leave it for next turn. Yeah. But yeah, that Holy Relic is very powerful. You know, barely got to use it. DK. If you're using DK, like, they were barely able to ult rush, right? You're just winning. So, plus other DK teams weren't really, I guess they were kind of ult rushy, but it was no need, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that big into the Giants here because I am just not a big proponent of this Matrona here, which I just don't like. Even if it's for this game mode, I just don't like using characters that don't even have a passive. Now, you can argue, you can make the argument that Green Demon MELI also doesn't have a passive, and I wouldn't be able to disregard, right? Like, realistically, he doesn't have a passive. You're gonna use him for for nothing really, but by the time you're able to steal the ult gauge to make it like yourself ult rush, it's not really that big of a deal. Ooh, someone used it. It's kind of insane. Oh, huge whale. Sheesh. For someone to alt CC me, they're a big whale, because I actually just got to 15 million box CC, which is not that big of a CC boost, but it's something, right? The only, unless I don't have cosmetics on MELI, which I don't think so, the only way for them to alt CC me is if they have more than me, I think. I mean, I think I'm gonna do this. And if it doesn't kill, I'm just gonna back out. It's a loss, right? If it doesn't kill, it's a loss. I think it's not killing. Yeah. How much more did he have than me? A whole 1,000 more. Yeah. Another one of the Bon Kyo Easton. I mean, we're just gonna triple AoE this. I don't think there's another answer here. Green MELI is making great use out of the fact that he's just here to AoE, really. That's all he's here for. And does that matter? No, it does not matter. It's really funny to think that Green Demon MELI might have a pretty high cost tomorrow. Although, so the thing that they're doing, right, is they're not over exaggerating the costs every day. Like, I don't know how exactly they're calculating the reductions, but if you take a look at the cost every day, essentially the top teams, like each individual character goes up by like just 300. That's like the most that it goes up. It's just 300 in a day, right? So the same team might be able to be run like 2 or 3 days in a row by just swapping one character. Like this Roxy is still so cheap at the minimum cost because everyone's using the blue Roxy, which has more CC. And so the blue Roxy went up in cost, but not the red one. And I think even if, you know, the character is used a decent amount, it's not going to go up 300 just because you use a little bit. It might go up maybe 100 or 200. So it's like very small increments every single day. I don't know about the reductions. I haven't really paid attention to any characters being cost reduced, to be honest. But in terms of the reductions, that's how it's been. Honestly, not bad. I do think it is most certainly a better system. Wait, what's her ultimate? It's double crit damage, okay. I was like, if it's more damage per ult gauge, I might not, you know, ult rush with both of those. In any case. Yeah, so you see like some characters that are very good are not capped out at like 3,500, like Esterosa, for example. 2,500 is not really that bad. So I mean, this is definitely way better than the original version of the game mode. And now that they have a better formula in, I hope it returns. I think a lot of people are going to be like, I don't like how a lot of the meta is characters I don't have worked on, which is fair. For that, I would say, wait for a day where it's characters you do have, you know, work put into, and spam matches, right? Like save all your friend points for one day, and then just keep spamming like purchase on PvP stamina with friend points. And yeah, this time around, by the way, doesn't matter, we're at the end of the video. I don't think I'm with the top 1%. I don't care for 50 gems. I don't care for the extra 50 gems. I think top 1% is like I'm top 2.76 with almost 2,000 score. It should be like, by the end, it might be like almost 4,000 to 5,000 score. I can't be asked. So I think majority of you guys are going to also be in the top 5%, 50 gems. That's still pretty good. So anyways.